Hey, Alexis, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Rustin?
Doing wonderful. It's been a while. How are all
Yes, it's
things?
been a minute.
Yeah, how are all things going in the world of Alexis Brown?
Just trying to keep busy as much as possible.
Mhm.
And I'm so sorry about that. The taking forever to call you back. Sorry about that.
Oh, not a problem at all. I know how it is. You guys are out on the road. I think you're in Bowling Green tonight, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Yes, we just made it. We just literally pulled up.
Oh, that's the way it is on the road. You never know when you're going to be where you're supposed to be. So,
Exactly.
well, it's been almost a year since you and I talked last. It's when we were sitting down on the bus at Mayhem in Boise,
Yeah.
and then we only had a few minutes. But you guys had a monster year last year with the release of The Fight of Our Lives and, of course, Mayhem. Then, of course, at the end of the year, things unraveled a bit. Seth, Chris, and Kanky all left the band. First, let me say I'm not going to ask you why they left. I think it's irrelevant at this point. But that sort of left you and Jason to start 2012 somewhat adrift. It's sort of like The Fight of Our Lives took on new meaning for you two. Was there ever a question about continuing on?
Well, yeah, we did have a great year. It was awesome. It was amazing. But there was like underlining issues that I won't go into. And just people had their reasons for not wanting to do it anymore.
Right.
And it just sort of like, for me, this is all I know how to do. So I was sort of devastated, when everything started to like look like it was falling apart. And Jason and I just, decided to grab the bull by the horns and decided that we were just going to try to rebuild and keep moving forward. We figured we worked too hard to get this far just to throw everything away.
Absolutely. And, you guys were really getting to that point where you were ready to take the step to the next level. So it's not completely starting over, but it's a rebuilding process. And, of course, you guys refortified the band. And if you would, introduce us to the new guys and tell us why you chose them specifically.
Yeah, I'd love to. We actually got our old drummer back, Ian Shure. He used to play with us way back in the day. And he was in a band with Chris Hawkins, is a guitar player. We have him as well, and they're friends. So he just sort of, I guess it was a package deal almost. And then right now we have Chris Norris filling in with us on guitar. So he's helping us out. As you know, he officially quit the band as well.
Right.
When Kanky and everybody quit. But, he came back to help us out, do this tour. And it's me and Jason.
Well, you had another guitar player for a while. He's gone already?
Yeah, he, without getting into details as well, he just, had some things he had to take care of and wasn't able to do it full time. So,
Gotcha.
That's why Chris Norris was awesome enough to help us out.
That's great. Now, because you have had like Kanky and Seth and stuff behind you for a long time, how is the vibe different now when you get on stage when it's you and Jason and then like this new lineup?
Of course, it's always a little hard. How do I put it? I'm trying to put the right words, form the right words. It's hard not seeing like the Seth or Kanky or, people I've pretty much really grown close to not be there anymore. It's hard. But the new lineup is great. I love the people. We always have a good time. We laugh. And, you move forward, and I'm not on dwelling in the past and holding on to something. When something's gone, you just got to learn to let it go. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just, wanting to move forward and move past it. Right. But it is hard.
Now, obviously you guys also wrote together for a long time, and you and Jason obviously are still writing, but how's the dynamic or the vibe changed in terms of writing, and have you guys already started writing some new material moving forward?
You know what? There's, different faces, but the essence of the band is still the same. We still have the same goals, the essence is still there, and we are writing, we have some stuff going, so, it's good. It's good. It's all around good.
Are you playing any new stuff on the tour right now, or just sticking with what's been released?
We're just sticking with what's been released. We are gonna we're just writing and saving up stuff, and we hope to be in studio by the end of the year.
Gotcha. and obviously back on tour again. You guys are just like road warriors.
You know it.
Obviously, you guys were with E1. You're not anymore. What's going on in terms of finding a new label?
We just right now, the band's just taking it one day at a time. You know, we plan to just tour extensively, and you know, like I said, try to write as much material as possible and get in the studio by the end of the year and shop. You know, try to find another label home and stuff like that. You know, we're just trying to keep it moving, keep it going.
Keep it all going forward. So what's going on in your world outside of Straight Line Stitch? I mean, you've always had a lot of stuff going on, you know, and obviously this is your baby, but you know, you've always been a charismatic personality. What do you got going on the outside of the Stitch?
Right now, the band is my world, my life revolves around the band. So I'm just completely I'm completely banned, you know, Straight Line Stitch. Like, nothing else is really going on besides trying to get the band back on its feet. You know, that's my goal right now. You know, I'm sort of one-track minded at the moment.
Nothing wrong
trying
with
to
that.
stay sane.
So what do you do to stay sane when you're on the road? Because you're packed in a van with, you know, all the guys for great lengths of time. What do you do to sort of keep your sanity?
I pray. I pray a lot. I do. I really do. And I just try to keep myself grounded and humbled, and, you know, regardless of everything that's happening, you just try to stay grounded. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know.
Right. Do you, you know, read a lot of books while you're out on the road, or?
I do. I actually, right now, I'm, like, reading, like, Harlequin romance. It's, like, my favorite type of book to read. So I've got, like, about 10 of them in my backpack. And, yeah, I read. I listen to my phone. I have music on my phone. And I really, that's pretty much all I do, is chat with the band and stuff.
Are you a hopeless romantic then?
I am. The white knight and all that stuff, and the happily ever after. Yeah, I'm into it.
Nice. So we're getting ready to do our top women hard rock and metal guitarists. Are there any female guitarists out there that have ever caught your ear that impress you? Or?
Oh yeah, definitely like Tara. I can't say her last name. Tara McLeod. Yeah, she's awesome from Kitty. She's a great guitar player. Who else? Definitely Morgan's good. She's great at what she does too. You know, all the girls, Kitty, great musicians. Any other girl musicians? Trying to think.
Everybody's always talking about, you know, the singers, but there's not enough, you know, female guitarists out there tearing it up, and it's like I want to give some recognition.
That's great. That's a good thing. I think that's awesome. Yeah, but off the top of my head, definitely Tara would be like my top.
Right.
She's a great guitar player.
Nice.
Great female guitar player.
And then, of course, we're about to come out with this year's top women in hard rock and metal. I somehow have no doubt that you will be on the list again this year. But
oh, thank you.
Is there somebody that really impresses you? You know, that you think should be on the list this year, that you think is really making a mark?
I would like to see, I think her name is Deborah. But I would like to see Skin of Skunk and Nancy on there. I think she's been out there for a while, and I think she's amazing. She's not, like, their band's not hardcore, they're alternative, but, I mean, I think she rocks. I'd love to see her on there.
Nice. What else do we need to know about the world of Alexis Brown before we get out of here? Because I know you just rolled in and you got to go get set up and get the road sweat off of you and everything.
People should know that even though things have changed and, you know, they've changed a lot, that, you know, we're still moving in, like I said before, a lot of times, that, you know, the essence of the band is still the same. You know, we just want to put music out there. We want to, you know, embrace our fans as we do, you know, keep that going. And, you know, we're still the same people, and we still have the same goals, you know, and that's just to entertain people and have a good time. So, yeah, I would like to encourage people to come out and just have a good time and say hi. And that's about it.
Well, as always, we love talking to you. Hopefully we'll get to do it more often. And hopefully next time we talk, we'll be talking about your new record label. I'm surprised you haven't had 40 offers to snatch you guys up yet,
Not
Last
yet.
year's album was just phenomenal. If you read the list, you guys were on our top 50 list last year, the best albums. So
Thank you. That
and-
means a lot. Thank you.
absolutely, we love you guys. The music was just phenomenal, and you're great people, of course, too. Alexis, it's so good to talk to you. I'm glad things are going well, given all that's happening. And I can't wait, of course, until you get to this side of the country again, because we want to see you. Do you guys have any more ongoing plans after this current tour? Anything coming up this summer that we need to know about, look for?
Right now we have some stuff in the air that's not nailed down, so I don't want to just say, oh, we got this. But I will definitely keep you in the loop. You know, dates are being added every day. So if something big comes up and it's solidified, I will definitely let you know for sure.